Now we bring in Ahmaud Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper-Jones, and her family's attorney, Merritt. Thank you both so much for joining us on what we can only imagine has to be a really tough and emotional day. Ms. Cooper-Jones, the start of this trial, this jury selection, such a long time coming. How are you feeling now that it's finally underway?
I'm very thankful, being that we started out the case was in the dark for months, but now we finally came to picking a jury. I'm very thankful, very relieved.
And this is a question for both of you. Lawyers on both sides will be looking at hundreds of potential jurors. Do you have any concerns at all about the makeup of the community or the influence that videotape may have on them?
Well, the videotape is hard to not see, and it's going to be difficult to find a group of people who say that they haven't developed an opinion about this case from the Glenn County community. However, we've seen some positive voices from the Glenn County community do things like make sure that Jackie Johnson lost her re-election. We've seen the laws change all over Georgia, and we think that there's a significant group of citizens here who believe in justice and that we can probably get a fair jury together.
Ms. Cooper-Jones, any concerns for you?
I agree with Attorney Merritt, totally.
Do you think that the racial makeup of this jury will make a deciding difference?
Yeah, we think it's important that the jury is one of our peers. The Brunswick community, where this case lies here in Glenn County, is a diverse community. And so we certainly believe that there should be Black and brown voices as well as white voices on the jury. And having that diversity that represents the population here probably will make all the difference.
And these three men on trial will no doubt argue that they were following the citizen's arrest law that existed at that time, that they simply acted in self-defense after a confrontation began. Tell us why you think that beyond any reasonable doubt they committed murder.
Well, the citizen's arrest statute says that someone has to witness a felony taking place in their view or in their immediate knowledge. Moreover, in order to justify the use of deadly force, they would have to prove, according to that same law, that Ahmaud Arbery was the, and I quote, initial aggressor, that he instigated the encounter with these men. Here, he clearly did not. He was on a run. He was minding his own business when he was accosted and eventually violently assaulted by these men committing crimes like the McMichaels and Mr. Bryan, where cannot avail themselves of the self-defense statute.
And Ms. Cooper-Jones, you've said that you plan to be at this trial every single day, and that video capturing the last moments of Ahmaud's life will certainly be front and center. I'm curious to know, do you plan to watch? Do you turn away? Where do you find the strength to relive those moments?
I plan to be in court every day. Probably not all day, but I plan to be in court every day that Ahmaud's name is called. As far as the video goes, I'll have to face that whenever that time comes. I'm not sure how I would take that at this time.
Have you watched it multiple times, or is it just something you saw once and then that was enough?
I haven't watched the video in entirety. I saw some little clippings of it, but as far as just sitting down watching the entire video, I haven't found the strength to do that yet.
And, of course, we know that Ahmaud was loved by so many. As the American public watches this trial unfold in the coming weeks, what would you like people to remember most about your son?
That Ahmaud he was my baby boy. Ahmaud was loved by many, and also Ahmaud loved many. Ahmaud just wasn't a young man who decided to go driving on a sunny Sunday afternoon. Ahmaud was a son, he was a brother, he was an uncle, he was a grandson. Ahmaud was loved by so many people, and we lost him so tragically.
And this question, last question for both of you, going into this, do you have a sense, do you feel confident that there will be a guilty outcome for all three men?
I'm confident about the ultimate conclusion being guilty on all counts in this case. And my confidence is both in the prosecutor's office, who we think has done a great job preparing for the case, but really with the community that is gathered outside of the courtroom, the organizing community, the people who have a vested interest in justice. They've done so much standing for this family, standing for justice. We believe that their faith and investment will lead us all the way to the promised land, which is guilty verdicts on all counts.
Ms. Cooper-Jones, that promised land idea, if convicted, do you feel that that would be justice for you?
Unfortunately, it will be some sense of justice. Unfortunately, Ahmaud won't be coming home with me after we get that verdict. But it will be satisfying to know that the men that was responsible for Ahmaud leaving me so soon will be to spend the rest of their lives in jail.
Ms. Wanda Cooper-Jones, Lee Merritt, we thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.